Again, I'm not quite sure how it goes from where you are to commitment, if it even does. Strength to 4 of Wands, they want to be with you. And I feel like for you, there's going to be a choice likely. You're going to come out of some kind of blockage, feeling like you can spread your wings again. Queen of Wands with a star. Look at this, an Ace of Cups to Two of Cups. But it's like, I don't, again, maybe it's not logical, because I'm not getting how, because it looks very confusing now, but somehow with the Ace of Cups to Two of Cups, anything is possible. Almost like a miracle maybe that happens. Miracle after you literally feeling so heavy, so alone, like things will never change. 10 of Cups, the miracle happens, a new door. Oh, look at this, a new door open. What happened just with this reading? I don't understand. Because it was very depressing and suddenly it lightened up. Suddenly a new door opens. Page of Swords. It happens through communication. They're gonna call you, text you, message you. Hello Scorpios, welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna be doing your December 15th to December 31st. Yeah, let's see how the second half of December is gonna go. Watch this if you're Scorpio, sun, rising, sun, moon, or rising, sun, rising, or moon, or Venus as well, is welcome to watch this. Before we get started, give this video a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. And of course, if you are available on January 7th, this is the date of our Scorpio special webinar. So basically, we are going to be preparing for Scorpio webinar as a tribe. It's going to be super detailed webinar. Where we will see what 2024 has in store for all my dear Scorpios. And there's currently 2 options to book this. One is basically webinar plus small, it's very short reading from me by you, where I focus just on like for 10-15 minutes on the most important transits, most important themes for you based on your birth chart for the year ahead. And of course, there is also an option to book webinar and also to book a full personal reading for 2024, which is super detailed. Honestly, I don't know anyone who does it, is with much detail as me, because we are going to look into 2024, all your most important transits, the themes that I'm seeing for you, your secondary progressions. I'm even peeking into your solar and Venus return, plus tarot and oracle on top of that. So you can still book that, still available. Space is still available for those. Again, it's on January 7th, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time via Zoom. There's going to be, a replay as well from that. So anyway, it's a very good thing to do. We've been doing this for 3 or 4 years. And what else I want to say? Oh yeah, and for those of you guys who are already booked 2024 reading before I announced the webinar, do message me on Etsy with your receipt, because if you want to also join the webinar, I can give you a link for that, just for you guys who already purchased 2024 reading. If you want to attend to, there's going to be a link to basically buy this for a special price for you guys too. So what do I want to say? I think this is it. Oh yeah, and for private readings, again, I will be taking a break sometime. It's coming. I feel like it's going to be soon, but this week, if you're watching me this week when I post, I still have availability for readings. So if you want private readings, there's like same day readings available. What else? Yeah, basically it's a pretty fast turnaround time, should be, if you're booking this week. All right, you guys, now let's go into to see what December 15 to December 30 has in store for us. Let's see. Start with one card. Ten of Fire. Ooh, interesting. So 10 of Fire is 10 of Wands, and I'm getting that, I don't know why, but the word that's coming up is broken promises. Now again, I don't really feel like somebody's going to be breaking promises from December 15 to 30, but I feel like there might be a situation in your life, maybe a person you've dealt with before, and they're really trying to sell their case. I want to say to you, they really want to persuade you, but I feel like you don't really believe them. And there is a sense here, there's something with music too. I feel like you don't believe this person because you want evidence. However, I do feel like, okay, we'll get into this more. I feel like you don't believe somebody, but at the same time, you are getting what you want. I'm not sure how exactly it works, but hey, it's a Scorpio reading, so everything is possible. Anything is possible here. Because basically, you caught somebody on a lie, or you truly believe that somebody is lying. And Scorpio catches you in a lie, or on a lie, in a lie, right? Scorpio catches you lying, it's basically game over for you. It's like I'm genuinely like, even if it's like, honestly, like this is advice from me to cross watchers. If Scorpio caught you in a lie, it's game over. Even if a Scorpio takes you back after that, once you've broken Scorpio trust, even if you try again, maybe it's a limited belief, I have no idea, but it's just something I've seen evidence of so much that it's very hard for me to think otherwise. I mean, I don't know, anything is possible, but basically, even if a Scorpio takes you back after they caught you lying, this is it. It's pretty much, there could be some kind of relationship, but I don't know, like the reference that pops up in my head is like, how if you've ever seen movie Practical Magic, or even all of those what do you call it, when basically you bring back somebody from life but they are not really human, they are this very strange zombie like thing, something. So basically, I don't know why it's gone in a very dark direction, but I just feel like, yes, you can start again with a Scorpio after they caught you lying with something, but the relationship, I don't feel like, even if it's resurrected, that it's gonna be the same. It's gonna be like this very dark, weird thing again. I'm like, it's just, I don't know, that's what I'm seeing today. So whatever, if it's not your reading, it's not your reading, but it is true. Like, again, I forgot exactly what you call these things. What do you call, I forgot what you call this when it comes back to life. Oh my god, not Nostradamus, Jesus, what's the name of that thing? The scientist who did, anyway, I don't remember, so maybe I shouldn't remember this today. But yeah, I'm getting that, do be cautious with that. However, I am getting that you're also catching some kind of moment. I don't know what kind of moment it is, with like the wind is sailing in your direction, like in the direction that's good for you, and there's some kind of victory. 4 or 5, yeah, you're gonna be finishing this year. It looks like celebrating something, and I'm also hearing celebrating something that was very tricky, like it came out of some kind of, it's a victory that came out of some kind of very tricky situation I'm seeing with the 5 of Swords. Let me see a little more. 3 of Water, again, celebrating, more celebration as we go, to Christmas season, New Year's Eve. King of Pentacles, 2 of Pentacles. And there are a lot of opportunities that's going to be presented to you guys as we are concluding this year. You're gonna start getting ideas for something that could be a very big new beginning, especially financially lucrative, because again, remember you guys that 2024 for Scorpios is going to be very much about finances. If you catch the right waves, if you put your energy in the right place, you can go towards abundance, towards prosperity like never before. And especially if there have been things like you've been working kind of on, I want to say, in the entire time period from 2018, as early as 2018 to to this time, even 2022, 2023, there's been, it's almost like you've been pushed in the right direction already for quite a few years. 2018, this is when we had Jupiter in the sign of Scorpio. There has been some new beginnings that's been, pushing you in the right direction. Then after that, we also had, what did we have? We also had North Node in Cancer, North Node in Gemini. I feel like there's been some things that's been popping up, maybe ideas, maybe you've been setting something during that time as well. And you've been getting an idea in which direction you need to go maybe in life. Then I feel like some of that kind of maybe have taken, like you might have had to pull back out of some project or some idea. I feel like in between years 20, maybe 2, even 2023, maybe even part of 2021 was weird too, because of South Node being in the sign of Scorpio. And I'm seeing like as we're gonna have this Jupiter in Gemini in second half of 2024, but even before that, Jupiter in Taurus, there is going to be some things basically coming full circle, and I feel like it has to do with your, financial prosperity, financial abundance. So listen to your intuition now, because you are getting a lot of opportunities to go in the right direction. We have here Temptation card and Messenger of Fire. Evaluate what's good for you right now. So there is this clarity, especially from December 15 to December 31. You're going to have some like I feel like even before 31 on December, like by December 30, for a lot of you guys, there's going to be clarity into what you should invest in, what you shouldn't. There is wealth, there is prosperity, but I feel like you want to align yourself with it in the right way. It's not a question whether wealth and prosperity is available to you. The question is how to align yourself with it in a way that's actually, you know, healthy for you, and it's honoring like of what you want to do. Because there is no lack here. There is more of like which path to take and which path is right for you. Three of Wands with a Hierophant, for a lot of you, there is going to be, I'm seeing here a fire sign, could be who's been indecisive before, but they will be sharing their heart with you, wearing their heart on the sleeve. They've been indecisive before, they did not know how to proceed with something. Now with a Hierophant, they want commitment, is what I'm seeing here. Oh wow, that's interesting actually. And this is something you've manifested, this is something you've intuitively felt. Also, I was gonna say, yeah, there is something here, there is a situation that I'm seeing, but let's hold on before I share that. Let me see a little more. Nine of Wands, Ace of Water, Nine of Fire, Messenger of Air. You are not trusting right now someone or something, but there is a new beginning that's coming your way. A dream of yours, something you hoped for, is going to be coming to fruition. Be logical, think things through. Because I feel like it could go different ways, obviously, for you guys. Listen to your intuition right now. Be patient with yourself. Not with, when I say be patient, it's not like, oh, be patient with this person, wait for them. No. Be patient with yourself. If you feel like you are not ready yet to act on something, just be patient with yourself. I don't know what this means. Like maybe take more time to research something or whatever. Nine of Earth, Page of Fire. There's a lot of abundance. That's I'm seeing for sure. A lot of abundance, like exact Six of Earth. A lot of abundance coming your way. Let me see. New opportunities, new projects. Four of Water and Messenger of Earth. I feel like you've been moving slowly with something, but the time has come for you to fully, I think, like end some kind of project or maybe some kind of part of your journey, because there's new opportunities that are coming, and it's very important for you to actually give yourself fully to these new opportunities. I feel like your life is going to be transformed in a very like major way. And basically you are realizing right now that you have many options what you want to do. So choose something where you're happy, let go of heartache, and basically new exciting connections are waiting for you. Okay, let's do your connection spread. This is very interesting actually. Let's see what's going to come up here. Let's see what's going to come up here. Let's see. There's also going to be a change of your awareness of certain situation you've been dealing with. We have here twin flame recognition, and we have dreams coming true. So there is something here about a situation where you are getting the result that you want. Like somebody here is, I'm hearing grabbing you in a way where they're like, I don't know how to explain this, but basically this is the person who is pursuing you. And this is a person who wants you to see them as your life partner. There's going to be a person reaching out and trying to do something nice for you. Work could be involved, but doesn't have to be. If there's been time apart with this person, you might have received a lot of different signs, different clues about this connection. Okay, let's go into connection spread actually to make sense of all of this. Let me shuffle this, guys, really good. First row is going to be as always you, second row your person. Ooh, your first card, Seven of Cups. Yeah, you are considering something over here. Four of Pentacles, Temperance. You're reflecting upon something. We have here, let me see. We have the Devil card, which I have to hide. Sorry, guys. Hide like this. Okay, and we have Four of Wands. Somebody's been in a very toxic relationship. Toxic, maybe, I want to say like contract. It could be marriage. Let me see. see, second row person you're dealing with. Six of Wands, yeah, there's going to be some kind of victory here. Knight of Wands, Knight of Swords, Page of Cups, Knight of Wands, Queen of Cups, and we have, Ten of Swords, sorry, Three of Swords. Bottom of the deck is the Star card, Two of Swords. All right. How does this work here? So what I'm seeing here is that you are spending some time right now reflecting on what your next move should be. You're reflecting on whether it's wise to stay there or to not stay there. I feel like there has been a situation that's been very toxic to you, but there's a lot of healing with the Temperance card that's maybe coming towards the situation now. And I feel like largely here there is a shift of awareness that's taking place. Like you might have not been able to see something, or you might have had some kind of awareness, some kind of perception of a situation. And you might have been very blocked with how you are seeing something. You yourself, with the Devil card here, might have had to process some of your shadow side. Like sometimes we don't know why we react so passionately or sometimes so negatively towards certain things, because it almost doesn't make sense. Like, why do you have such a strong reaction towards something? But sometimes it does have to do with certain situations that we might have been experiencing in our family lineage. Maybe something like, even as you never know, like there's if you have good relationship with your mom especially, it's always good to ask about, when she was pregnant with you, what was going on, because you as a child tend to observe like a lot of that stuff. And sometimes like family secrets, right, they keep secret, don't tell this. But then, when you grow up and there are certain weird situations that happen, they could, again, I'm not saying that they necessarily 100% always have to do with it, but they could have to do with it. It's something I've definitely seen. And I'm just getting that you had to have certain shadow of yours to come up and process it. But see, that's the thing. There might have been a situation in your life where, you had to, it might have been tricky what to do here. Because no matter how, how they say, no matter how you twist it, no matter how you shake it, it's a tough situation, because it's almost like, in any case scenario, it almost feels like it's hard to find a solution, right? There might have been a situation like this in your life. And I think like for some of you, there might have been some kind of karmic situation where you had to release, you had to release something that maybe, again, you are even, it could have something to do with your like parents, grandparents, ancestors. I don't know. It just could have been some kind of dynamic. But you released something. Again, this is according to this cards, what I'm seeing. You released something, and the thing is, like, now I feel like once the shadow already came up, you sort of seen your own kind of darkness, I want to say here too. It's like, you have a choice what you want to do. You always have a choice. You don't, like, I feel like for some of you, you are very attached to a certain person who you do have amazing love with, you do have amazing connection with. Although I feel like you do have other options and choices too. I'm just being very honest. And for some of you, it's so hard to process something about the situation, because again, it's like, that's how I'm seeing it here. I feel like for some of you, you just see this person as that ultimate dream, ultimate soulmate. So it's almost like if you were to walk away from the situation, it almost feels like you're giving up on that dream. For some of you, again, this is what I'm seeing. And what I'm feeling is that you don't have to. Of course, I feel like you and this person could make it work, but it would require like a different perspective of something. But at the same time, I do see like for some of you, it is hard to accept it, because again, maybe there is something like, I've myself experienced this, by the way, but like where, yes, it feels like this person is perfect. It's like just amazing, but there is something, like it could be one thing, it could be two things, where you can see that if you were to continue, with them, this is going to be like, a problem. For how long? I don't know, forever, not forever. And then again, yeah, of course, you can overcome problems together, challenges. There is nothing that cannot be changed. You can always get what you want in any circumstances, even. I believe in that too. But, there's always kind of also a risk, like, right? Like, how things will turn out, no one exactly knows. sometimes. You're in control of your life. Yes, you have a choice how you organize yourself, what you manifest, whatever, all these other things. But sometimes, you know, like it's as much I feel like we are limitless and we're continuously moving, that situations do come up, do pop up. And certain situations, I do feel like, again, maybe it's a limiting belief, but like sometimes things are more effortless, and sometimes things just, it's almost like it's never ending. I don't know, surprise after surprise. It's again, it's up to you. You can change that, but I do feel like there might have been something that is kind of a challenge, a deal breaker for you. Maybe it's something that already happened between you and this person in the past. Maybe it's something that's like has to do with them. I don't know. Again, like an example, maybe again, you're someone who really wants a person who's never been married, whatever, doesn't have any connection to any exes in the past. But let's just say this person comes with, you know, something from the past where there's an ex, or even if they have like, you know, something from the past. And for you, it's like a fear. And it's a normal fear to have, right? Because, you know, people say like, oh, it doesn't matter. But then again, it's your life and you have to choose wisely. You have to have high standards for yourself. You know, if I know that, let's just say I don't want to deal with them, a situation where a person like had 10 kids before he met me, you know, I deserve to not deal with it, right? And as much as like, yes, sure, there can still be love or whatever, I know myself, right? We must know ourselves first and foremost. If you know that you are a woman who is more jealous, who wants all attention for yourself, you know, who wants all the resources even of your partner to yourself, like I think it's better to be self-aware of that and just, you know, align yourself with someone who can meet you where you are, versus if you push yourself to go into a situation where you're not comfortable, and then there's so much anger and hate that comes out, and you have to constantly, it's either you have to suppress yourself or whatever. Anyway, I don't want to go too much into details of that, because that would be a specific situation, but there could be a million situations where it's just like, you know, there's challenges. And I feel like, again, basically, as much as yes, you can go ahead into the situation and change things, pray, perceive, like, you know, manifest things away, whatever, still, you know, it's like, I don't know if it's not the only option. Basically, that's what I think we are coming to conclusion here, that this is not the only person that you can be with. Think about this, right? There's like 8 billion people or whatever the current population of the world is, and it's almost like, you know, if it's really so hard for you to accept something about them, if it's really something that, you know, you feel it's going to be tough for you, it's you know, like it's you shouldn't settle. That's something that I want to say here. And you can have what you want, but I feel like for some of you, it was so hard letting this person go, because in your mind, you felt like you've lost, you know, on a dream of your life. And again, treating this person as a prize, I don't know, they should be treating you as a prize, in my humble opinion. And I'm just getting that, like, for some of you, understanding that you can still have what you want. And you know how Scorpios love, right? When we are in love, it always feels like we'll never love again, you know, this was it. But then a new love comes and you feel so much, you thought you were never gonna love anyone again, but yet there comes a person and it feels like, wow, you know, it feels like you're in love for the first time. I don't know, yeah, I was a Scorpio, definitely have experienced that, so I'm not sure if it's all Scorpio things or not, but basically if you can take away something from this, I'm just getting that, you know, if for some of you giving up on this person or letting go of that situation, the person, by the way, is still pursuing you, we're going to get into this in a moment. If you feel like you have to maybe accept them, or if you feel like giving up on them means giving up on your dreams, think about it. You could meet someone who could meet your standards and who could be exactly what you want without you having to compromise that. And yes, you can still admit to yourself that you love this person, that you have still feelings for them, because again, it's like in Scorpio world, we do face this extreme sometimes where we are like, we're either with you completely, right, like in love, or we are completely, you know, out of love. You can admit that you have feelings for this, that this person is maybe even a nice person, they're a lovely guy, girl, whoever they are, and it was very close to what you always wanted, to what you wanted to experience. It could have been magical, you know, like it can still be, you know, magical and beautiful. But again, you have to choose yourself first, in my opinion, and like just think for yourself. Like, do I want to be, you know, here? And also what is also presented to me? What am I even being offered, you know? Because I think that, you know, in my opinion, it's very sad when people settle for being second, right, best. You know, the person has a whole other life and you are just there waiting until one day, you know, they have time for you. Like, I know personally for myself, I could never do this. For me, I'm the first priority, the only priority if we're in a relationship, and this is it. If there is something else going on, your intention, energy somewhere else, it can never work for me. Like, what's the point, you guys? Need to love ourselves, right? Oh wow, I don't know. I did not expect this reading to go in such direction, but that's what I'm seeing here. You know, it's like, and yes, there might be still connection with someone here. It could still work out, frankly, but again, you have to. This is why it's a general reading. So there could be all kind of situations here. You have to really think for yourself. And the main thing that stands out is, once again, you can have the kind of person that you dream about. And yes, maybe even this person will be similar in some ways to that person you are kind of, I'm getting, not really giving up on, but at the same time, I feel like what's important here is you understanding that someone else could give you, I don't want to say give you more, because it's not about that, but there are other options that could be there. Yes, you might have had a crazy passionate connection with this person beyond anything you've ever felt, but it doesn't mean that there won't be, again, you know, it's like another connection that will be as passionate, you know, you never know, right? And anyway, let's look at the person you're dealing with. I do feel like they have some kind of temporary victory with Six of Wands to the Knight of Swords. Again, maybe you've opened line of communication with them. Maybe, you know, they do feel like with Page of Cups, maybe they start feeling that, you know, the connection is healing. You are becoming more forgiving. They feel very passionate towards you with the Knight of Wands. I just feel like they have sensual, you know, like sexual energy towards you on a whole other level. They feel very attracted to you. And with the Queen of Cups, again, this person is wondering whether you can be more loving, more forgiving towards them. But also I think like them, and like they are very heartbroken that you know, that like whatever it is. Also, by the way, the reason why they cannot give you fully what you want, or why maybe there's something about them you dislike, they're very forgiving. They're very, how to say this, they're grieving that, because they want to be that person that you would actually want. They would do anything for this, but I feel like there's some stuff, I don't know what it is, it's like not in their control. Tell me more about this Three of Swords. And again, there's no, oh, look, Three of Swords clarified by Ten of Swords. Yeah, there is something here where it's just like they hate disappointing you. Nine of Swords or Nine of Swords, wow. They hate disappointing you. They really wish they did not. Which again, this is why I'm saying you don't have to hate this person. We don't have to see this person in a negative light or whatever. We can even admit that we still have feelings for them. But again, it's almost like, you know, what is this that is coming out of the situation? What is this I'm signing up for? Let's see. Nine of Wands. I don't know. It's like there is this energy where you are prepared for anything at this point, but you decided to move on though. Queen of Pentacles, because you know your worth and your value. Looks exactly. You decided to move on because you know your worth and your value. Eight of Cups to the Queen of Pentacles. I don't know. Like this card came out before I even said it. Judgment. But it's like, I feel like you did let this go, but then there was a reunion and there was some kind of break and this person misses you. And Queen of Wands, they feel like no one is like you. They really don't want you to go forward with any Leo. If there is such a person in your life. Two of Wands. They see that you are embracing your future. And they like this about you. They feel like it's their fault, whatever happened between the two of you. And with the Hierophant here to the World, they had some kind of connection that also ended, serious connection. And with the Wheel of Fortune to the Nine of Pentacles, to Ace of Cups, and to Empress, they want to be with you, basically. They see you are their first and only choice. Why there was some kind of problems, I don't know. It's like too much to get into here. Let's see what's this person likely next action. Three of Wands. Yeah, they are very focused on future. And look at this Chariot at the bottom. Three of Wands with a Chariot. future, to go towards this future. Let me take another deck, sorry. What's this person likely next section? King of Pentacles. They are gonna try to come and, like, you know, they like to watch you, analyze you, what you're doing. They want to present you something that you will like. They see that you are maybe like open to other people too now. Let's see, what do they want with you? We have here Ace of Pentacles, Knight of Wands with the Nine of Swords. So basically this person really wants a new beginning with you. They want to be with you, but they're very worried. They're very worried. This person could be shy at times. This person loves you a lot though, very much. Loves you a lot, heartbroken if the two of you are not together. They love, wow, that's a lot of love. Knight of Cups, King of Cups, Lovers. That's a lot of love, you know, a lot. Like, I don't know if you can measure love, but that's a lot of love, you know. Let's take this to the extended and essentially find out if all you need is love, or love is not the only thing you need. How do you say this correctly? Let's take this to the extended and find out if love is all you need is love, is a true statement indeed. Because here, definitely, there's a lot of problems, but, you know, love is not one of them. So let's see what can happen here. I mean, we're closing the year, right? So we're kind of reflecting on everything that happened before. Link to the extent is going to be down below. Thank you guys so much for joining, and we'll talk soon. Bye.